Alright, this is a video response to this dude who, because I just went and I totally saw this movie today. It was fucking extremely awesome. It was The Thing. It's a prequel for The Thing. And I was impressed, man. I really love movies, and I watch every single remake that ever comes out because I've seen a bunch of original movies. As you can see, I'm a movie fan myself. I got The Big Lebowski right there, Fight Club. I got a bunch of wall of other movie posters. The Good, the Bad, the Ugly, Evil Dead, Taxi Driver, Matrix, Machete, a couple Clockwork Oranges up there, Friday the 13th, Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas, Boondock Saints, and I got a bunch of other movie posters in my bedroom. Anyways, I consider myself to be a critic, and this is the first video I ever that I posted about movies, because I usually don't waste my time at movie critics. The last time I posted something on the internet about movies was the remake of Halloween 2. I said Halloween 2 was worse than Halloween 3, in my opinion. Fucking Rob Zombie slaughtered that movie. It was just a horrible fucking Michael Myers movie. It wasn't even... it's a movie. It's an alright movie, but it's not a Michael Myers movie. It's not a Halloween movie. But I would like to talk about this jackass who apparently works for Rolling Stone, said that, and the head title was Bad 80 Movies Remake, The Thing, and Footloose. And he wanted to know my opinion, if I hate him. And I'm going to let you know, dude, I fucking hate your guts because you're a dumbass. There's no way you could even put The Thing and Footloose in the same category. The Footloose is a stupid, idiotic fucking movie about dancing, so who gives a fuck? And then he thought, and that he was like, alright, The Thing, that he was excited for the first 15 minutes or something like that. And then there was no excitement. He was just waiting for it to be The Thing, and that was it. I was so fucking excited about this movie because I've seen the original so many times. I have it on VHS. I don't have it on DVD. And you know, in the first one, I was hoping to see exactly what I saw. Pretty much. I wanted to see the inside of the UFO, and I wanted to see the thing in the block of the ice, what it looked like. You don't really get a good look at it, but you get a pretty good fucking idea of what it is, what the thing looks like. And it's a good movie. It's a great fucking movie. It's almost kind of like the original, but on steroids. I mean, I don't want to ruin it for anybody, but instead of a head ripping itself off from a body, there's this arm that rips itself off from the body, becomes a spider, and walks around instead of a head, which was fucking cool. You know, for years I've been saying, I talked to my friends about all these remakes that come out. You know, and because I'm about every single remake that ever comes out, because I have probably seen the original. Like, I saw the original The Hills Have Eyes, and I really like the original Hills Have Eyes. It's cool. I like the acting in it, and I was very stoked about when they remade Hills Have Eyes, the first one. I hated the second one. It was horrible. And actually, I was excited about seeing that. I went and saw it in theaters. I saw both of them in theaters, and I loved it. I love the first one. The first one was great. It was just like the first one, pretty good. And except for they had the town in it instead of them living in the mines, which was cool. You know, I like that. But let me get back to The Thing before I talk about other movies. Like I said, when I saw The Thing preview, for years I've been thinking that'd be cool. I've been looking on the internet to see when there was a Thing remake. I typed it on YouTube to see if there was any trailers, and there's been a couple fake trailers for it. You know, a couple fake trailers for a sequel of The Thing, which was Whiteout. You know, they made it look like it was The Thing. And when I first saw the previews for Whiteout, I almost thought they remade The Thing. Almost. I was like, no way, dude, is this The Thing? And it apparently wasn't. It was a movie called Whiteout, and I went and saw it, and it sucked. It was horrible. It's kind of stupid. I can't even remember what it was about. Anyways, this dude's an idiot because he was saying that he wasn't excited in this movie, and why remake horror movies. And first of all, I just want to keep telling this dude, this isn't a remake. This is not a remake. It's a fucking prequel, which is a great, brilliant fucking idea compared to remaking it. So they didn't fuck with the original movie. You know, they did a prequel to the original movie. I just want to smack this guy in his face. It's like, you work for Rolling Stone apparently, and you call yourself a movie critic, but you keep saying this is remake. Well, technically it's a prequel. No, it is a prequel. It's a prequel, and the chick does not have a role of Kurt Russell. She plays herself. What a stupid asshole, man. I mean, it's just like, you do not need to work for Rolling Stone because you're not a movie critic. You don't know shit about movies, dude. This was an original storyline. So this, I mean, duh, wake the fuck up. This wasn't a remake, it was a prequel, and you're a jackass. And then he also want to say, what movies do I think that I would like to see that was from the 80s that would remake? I don't know, but I was thinking if they remade The Thing, then chances are they might remake Cujo, which would be cool. Then they might even remake The Ugly. Anybody remember The Ugly? Anybody out there? The Ugly? Kill the fucking bitch? Come on, man. That's a movie. Which I ain't seen in years. And The Shining. I honestly thought about this. I know they remade The Shining. Or they did another version of it. And it sucks so bad. I couldn't stand that fucking version. The Jack Nicholson version rules all. And I just realized if they did remake The Shining, then it'd be fucking with Jack Nicholson, and nobody can top Jack Nicholson. That's why they didn't remake The Thing, because nobody can top Kurt Russell. Which is good, which is a good idea. They didn't fuck with the original. It's like, how about we do something different instead of this Hollywood trend that's going on with all these remakes? Instead of remaking a movie, let's do a prequel. Also, I want to say, Silence of the Lambs ring a bell to anybody? Red fucking Dragon, man? You know, I'm pretty sure they did Silence of the Lambs, then Hannibal, then went back to Red Dragon. A prequel. It wasn't a remake, it was a fucking prequel. This guy needs to get his shit straight. And I'm like, you're a dumbass. This is going to be a long video. I'm going to bitch and get my emotions out. Because to even curse this movie is blasphemy in cinema. This is like one of the most epic cinematic historical events in historical history. Instead, it's been 29 years later. Instead of coming out with a fucking remake, let's do a prequel, which is a brutal idea, which is a great idea. Well, let's see where the thing originated from. Let's get more detail, and that's what it does in this movie. It goes into more detail about it, and the Thing seems a lot more pissed off. And not only that, which was another great idea, is how when they get the body that had the two heads, they had that in there, which was awesome. I wasn't even expecting that until I saw it. And I can't even believe it. I was like, oh my god, I wonder if they're going to have that in there. When I saw it, I was like, no way, that's awesome. They had that in there. So that's where that originated from. And you know, I'm a fan. That's all I'm saying. I'm a fan. You're not. You're a stupid moron that works for a fucking some media company, and you probably get paid what they tell you to say. I doubt you even went and saw the fucking movie. Because if you did, this is like a gruesome fucking movie. I'm a huge fan of death metal. The shit that they came out with is the shit that Mike Majewski from Devourment draws, man. It's like Devourment come to life. This movie is a death metal movie. The beast, the thing, the people that when they turn into, this is death metal artwork we're talking about here. Alright, this is a movie that should be recognized as an epic film in cinema history. And one of the first of its kind, because it's not a remake, it's a fucking prequel. And not only that, the graphics were brutal. I mean, oh my god, this movie was awesome. I was stunned the whole time. I even jumped. I was scared. There's a part that I fucking got scared. Like, I couldn't believe it. I was just like, I don't want to say it for others, but this bitch was on the UFO, and all of a sudden the thing scared the shit out of me, man. And then it goes to the part to where how you show where the dog comes from. Lars, you're an idiot. I just gotta tell you that. Whoever you fucking worked for Rolling Stones, they're idiots for having you work for them, for making them look like fucking morons, because then they don't know shit about movies. And then they need to stay the fuck out of movies. The mainstream media sucks ass. They don't know shit about movies or cinema fans. I'm sure the people, I'm hoping there's a great response, and I'm hoping I'm not the only person out there that thinks this, because and that's seen this flick. I mean, and then what would be cool, I read a comment, why didn't they do a sequel? A sequel might have been cooler, that the thing survived and made into a populous area in a populous city and then spread like a virus. That's a good idea too. But I mean, it's also nice to see what the thing looked like, where it originated from. Also go inside the UFO. I mean, come on. That was brutal. That was cool. I wanted to see that. I wanted to see that in this movie. The Norwegian part theme line was a great idea. It was an excellent movie. I've been posting this shit on my Facebook. As soon as I saw the previews, I said, praise God, they did it. They finally remade the thing. And now I'm so glad that they didn't remake it, that it was a prequel. And I'm happy. Because like the dude said, don't mess with the classics. I'll give you that. That's all you got. That's all you can say is leave the classics alone. And they did. And you're a fucking moron for realizing that whatever you say is just stupid because they didn't fuck with the original classic, dude. You know, you're an idiot. You're just an idiot because this guy the chick didn't steal Kurt Russell's role. She played herself. This was an original storyline. This wasn't The Thing. This was The Thing prequel. You know, it was a storyline before that camp, and it takes back. I just wish I knew who you were, because whoever you're getting paid for, you obviously don't know shit about movies. Just like how it's all about trends. It's the same Hollywood media crap bullshit that you think it's just fucking another ticket or another money thing to say it's what's in rap group, what CDs selling top shit, bullshit media commercial fucking billboard shit. You know, you have no idea what the true shit is. It's just that you make the image and then you sell it. That's all and that's what you want. You don't really know what people like. You really don't. You think people like this, and you're like, they'll like it if we advertise it enough. And then eventually people buy that fucking bullshit because they're brainwashed, can't think for themselves. That's you. That's who you are. You do not know shit about movies. You just know exactly what they fucking told you. I don't know if you're a movie critic or not. I don't know. I don't give a fuck if you are, because I don't give a damn about your opinion. Whatever you said about The Thing is stupid, because the title was Bad 80 Movies Remakes. The Thing, original Thing, well, let's talk about this. The Thing itself was a remake from 1952, A Thing from Another World. You know? This motherfucker, dude, he's going to hear every piece of information that I gotta tell you, because people not needed that whatever that is, bad 80 flicks, bad 80s movies remakes, and then saying that The Thing was a bad 80s movie and that it was a remake. The Thing was intense. The original Thing is intense. When I saw it when I was a child, I was born in 87. And when I saw it when I was a child, I thought it was fucking real. The graphics in it are awesome. Still to this day. There's only one cheesy part in the movie, and that's when Palmer turns into the Thing and eats windows. That's the only cheesy part of the movie. The rest of it is pretty fucking good. It is pretty fucking good, especially when its head rips itself off from the body. That's the best scene in the whole movie. It looks real as fuck. It's a good thing. I mean, it's awesome. And then I also want to say about the prequel, and I'm going to keep saying remake, and I'm sorry, it's not a remake. I should be eating my own words right now. But the prequel, the graphics were fucking great in that one too. That's what I was wanting to see, man. Like I said, with today's technology, when they do remakes, which are awesome, some remakes are cool. I almost dig A New Nightmare. I almost dig it. I almost dig The New Nightmare. I didn't really dig the Friday the 13th one. It wasn't bad, but I really didn't dig it that much. But the Halloween one, the first one was okay. The second one was horrible. The New Nightmare was not that bad, though. It was pretty good. It had a little bit of originality in it, and I do like it. I like it. Well, let's just say it. I don't give a fuck what people think. It was almost more brutal than the original. It really was. It was almost more brutal than the original. There was only one scene that they messed up, but it was still good. And the new Nightmare was good, and I just want to say the new Freddy wasn't that bad. You know, he could have been a little bit more gruesome.